Hey YouTube, welcome back to our channel. My name is Elena.
And I'm Bjorn.
And we are Viking Age reenactors and living historians here to talk with you about your favorite Viking shows.
So as luck would have it, of course, the day after we film our first reaction to the trailer, a new extended trailer for Ragnarok Season 2 comes out. So we wanted to get this out before we start going into the show so we can get a little bit more context. So this is our reaction to the extended trailer for Ragnarok Season 2. Yeesh.
Vi vet at du har kjempet lenge alene. Jeg vet at du har tvilt. For du valgte meg. Men du er ikke alene lenger.
Du trenger våpenet ditt, og du trenger venner. De får kjempe på din side av kampen.
Hva kan du?
Jeg begavet, jeg smart, og så jeg ganske flink til å sjekke opp folk.
Nå vil jeg bli usårbar. Vi skal samle våpen, og vi skal stå sammen. Vi er sammen. Jeg vet at det er noen som kan stå ved siden av meg i kampen.
Skal vi begynne?
Det kommer til å koste oss noe alle sammen. Er du klar til å ta opp kampen?
Vi er sammen om dette, Magne.
Stoler ikke på meg. Jeg er 17 år gammel gutt som trodde jeg var en gutt.
Du sa det er krig. Folk dør i krig.
Selv om man kanskje anser seg selv som udødelig, så er ikke planeten vår udødelig.
So, first thoughts. Season 1, Magna looks in the mirror and sees Thor. Season 2, Lourdes looks in the mirror and sees David Blaine.
Yeah, what was that?
Can we go... I want to see this again. Oh, man.
It's like baby Chris Angel?
Yeah, right? Like, even, like, with the halo, even with the light, it almost even looks like wings. Ignoring how silly this is, with, like, the guy liner and everything, and the multiple nose piercings and everything, he has some kind of tattoo on his chest that's, like, a little Viking knot design. But also, importantly, he has a boar necklace. Mm-hmm. It's a boar tooth necklace. Mm-hmm. So that's interesting. We always assumed it was... he was kind of related to Loki. Boar is more a symbol for Freyr.
That's...
God of fertility. Which also kind of makes sense for him, too.
That would be kind of interesting.
I don't see that in terms of the rest of the show, but just an interesting point to make out.
So the trailer opens us up onto the stream sequence where we are learning that more gods will come. And I'm kind of curious to see who these gods are specifically. Whether they're going to be all Norse mythology gods or if they're going to be taken from other pantheons maybe. Because that girl that we met at the end of the last season that seems to be taking a larger role here, I think her name kind of alluded to a goddess in a different pantheon. But I can't remember off the top of my head exactly what it was. I just know that we had a discussion surrounding it.
Yeah, I remember the discussion. I can't remember what it was either.
Yeah.
That's an interesting thought. It could also just be the whole sense of maybe not more gods showing up, but more people coming into their godlike power.
Or that, yeah.
So that could be
Yeah,
another
for sure.
avenue.
More people awakening.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So as we're seeing more characters and more of these gods joining Magna here, we're also seeing the Jotun family kind of coming together. And it does really seem like Fjord is going to be leaving the family.
Yeah.
We did see a shot of him basically dropping his ex. And I think that symbolizes the fact that he is going to leave them and realign himself in this season, which is going to be an interesting character arc, I feel like.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we even saw a clip here as well when he was like leading the whole crowd and saying like, even if you think you're immortal, the world's not. And like he's getting this whole like movement going essentially, like
Exactly.
against the family business, against the whole industry. So
Exactly.
very curious to see where his place is going to be with this.
Yeah, we've always said that Jotnar, as creatures as they're known in Norse mythology, are the ones that are they're represented by the elements, they're represented by nature,
Right.
this chaos of our world.
Yeah, like the
basically.
natural
Yeah.
occurring environment.
Yeah, so it was always kind of interesting to see. In the first season, we had a discussion about how it's interesting that in here they're the ones that are destroying this nature. So maybe now we're going to start seeing some more of that flip side of it. That hammer design is so Marvel. It's just... Norway, you're better than this. Hollywood is not better than this, but you're better than
Yeah,
this.
Hollywood's pretty terrible, but come on, guys.
I mean, I don't hate the design. Like, let's be
Yeah.
real. It's just so Marvel.
it's very comic book Thor style hammer, which whatever, I guess. But at least they're making it like a short handled hammer and everything. Based on the mythology, it was a short, kind of awkward handled hammer. It was supposed to be this big thing, but it got messed up. Read the stories if you want to know why. So at least they're staying true with that kind of thing.
Maybe that accounts for the little bit of that wobble.
Yeah, right, maybe so. There's also a dude who was like smithing it.
Yeah.
Which
I'm really curious to see who he is.
Yeah, he came up in a few scenes there, like when they're all
Yeah.
meeting together and then smithing. Maybe he's gonna be a dwarf character
Maybe.
or something. I don't know, because the dwarves were the ones who forged the hammer at first.
Yeah, the dwarves were the ones that made a lot of the things that the gods used.
Yeah.
So he may end up being a more important character than this would make it out to believe. Although he is very important even in here because he's the one that forges Mjolnir.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a replica of Mjolnir.
Yeah,
Mjolnir
and even if
2.0,
you're
I don't know.
even if you're just a baseline one episode character, that's still an important thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So kudos to you, nameless man. But yeah, this is gonna be cool. Provides definitely more context and more overarching story and seeing everybody interacting with each other. It's gonna be cool.
I am really looking forward to seeing what Lars' character does because even the little bit that we saw of him, first of all, he's blonde. Oh my god.
Oh man, I forgot about that scene. That was so funny.
Just that little clip of him asking Magna if he trusts him is just so low-key. Just like, don't you trust me? And it's like, no, I don't trust you. But considering how we left him last season, I want to trust him because he definitely used his powers for good last time.
That was so fucking funny.
But as he comes into his power here and as he sees his true Chris Angel self, I do have to wonder what he's going to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, we did see a fair amount of scenes between him and the Yotels, hanging out together and him being all
Exactly.
fancy and
Exactly.
whatever else. And I don't know what this whole feathered thing burning on the plate or whatever is.
What kind of a feather was that?
I
Did you
assume
catch
it's like a falcon. I didn't pay it. I didn't get a good look.
It looks like we're in for a season, guys,
Yeah.
and I'm really excited about it myself. Season 2 is coming out on Netflix tomorrow, so make sure that you watch it before you join us here for our reactions. We'll probably make this into a midweek thing with you guys while we're still watching Vinland Saga here and on Twitch. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified of our future videos, and we'll see you in the next one.